Hello, welcome to Yoga with Weights. So today we're going to be doing a shorter workout than what we normally do. Instead of an hour, we'll try to do this as a 30-ish minute session. So I've got two sets of weights here. My pink set are 2 pounds, and that's for things that are more upper body where the rotator cuffs and things like that might be a little bit more delicate. And then I've got a set of 5-pound weights for larger muscle groups, especially when we go into squats, when we do a little bit of deadlifting in Warrior 3. Those are really nice for there. Now, these might seem kind of lightweight, but just kind of know we're going to be doing different things as we go along. And as you get stronger, you can add more weight to this routine. It'll give you a little bit more variety each time you do it. Just make sure that you master the form with the lighter weight before you increase your weights. And those of you that are a little bit newer to weights or newer to yoga, doing this video, I encourage you not to do this practice with weights until you master form without the weights. Adding weights when you don't have good form without will not magically give you better form. The only other prop you'll need is a strap. We'll get a nice, good stretchy at the end. And that being said, let's get started. So have your weights towards the front of your mat. That just makes transitions a little bit easier. But find the center of your space. And my feet are about hip width apart here. So my hips, knees, and toes are facing forward. And I'm just gonna find all 4 corners of the feet here for a moment. Good. And then from here, finding all 4 corners of the feet, my knees are soft, so they're not locked. I'm zipping up from pubic bone to behind the navel. I'm just gonna go through some shoulder rolls here. Good, and it doesn't matter what direction you start with. We're gonna do it in both directions. Starting with one direction is not better than the other. Good, and then just go ahead and take that to the other direction if you can. Good. From here, big inhale, reach, and lengthen. Maybe look up to the ceiling, turning palms away, growing taller from crown to tail as you bring those arms down. We'll go again. Big inhale, reach, and lengthen. And exhale, growing taller here. Good. Take those arms back out, turn palms to the ceiling, take hands to the shoulders, just move forward and back. Really try to squeeze the elbows together, separating shoulder blades and then squeezing shoulder blades together when you take them back. Good. And then from here, we can go into some circles again. And then in the other direction. Good. Taking the arms back out. We're just going to rotate here. So different things for different people. If you're newer, you might need to let the hips go with you. A little bit more advanced, keep the hips forward. It keeps the rotation in the torso. Good, just kind of look in the direction that you're going. Good, and then coming back up, just reach, take that over to the left, nice side bend. Moving through center, take it to the right. And coming back, find a little squat. Good, hands can rest right here. We're gonna do some standing cat cows. I'll show you this from a side view. So from here, I'm just around, here's my cat, and here's my cow. And round, and cow. Exhaling on the round. Good. So if my breathing cues do not work for you, the most important thing is to just breathe here. Because at the end of the day, the only wrong way to breathe is not breathing at all. Good. And then from here, just take that all the way up and take that back to heart center. And before we do our little warm-up sun salutations, just reconnect or connect to an intention. What would you like to give or receive from this practice? Is it strength, stability? Is it something else? Good, and once you have that set, stepping to the top of your mat, big inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, hinge from the hips, keep a bend in the knees on this first one and fold forward. Good, and I'm just gonna kind of lengthen my knees a little bit and then bend. I'm just going to lengthen a little bit and bend. Lengthen a little bit and bend. Good. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Fingers can be on the floor, the shins or the thighs. We're looking for a long spine here. And exhale, little bow. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, low bow. Inhale, root through the feet, engage the glutes, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale and we'll lift. Exhale and we'll fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, we'll bow. Plant those hands, step back into a plank pose. Good. Knees can stay lifted. You can shift forward slightly, or they can come to the ground. Try not to collapse to the shoulders. Good. We're going to lower all the way down to the belly on this first one. Hands a little bit forward into the side of the shoulders. Belly button is in. Good. Find yours. Is it going to be a baby cobra? Is it going to be a medium cobra? A high cobra? And then lower down. Good. Tucking the toes. Stronger, more experienced yogis can push up into plank, shift back to down dog. Everyone else follow me through tabletop. Finding your downward facing dog. And on this first downward facing dog here, maybe walk this dog. We're still spreading the fingers wide, running through the knuckles of pinky, pointer, and thumb, pressing in them forward into the mat. Shoulders in their pockets. Head and neck are free. Belly button is in. Find that breath. Good. And then from here, just find a little bit of stillness. From that downward facing dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center, finding breath, mountain, intention. We're going to do 3 more of those. Feel free to take any back bend of your choice. And you can always take or skip the flow. Big inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, and we'll fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and bow. Inhale, step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip your flow. Good. Move with the breath. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, and bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Number 2, inhale and lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and bow. Inhale, step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip your flow. Notice how I don't go all the way down in my flows. It's actually best for most people to go halfway down versus all the way down to protect the rotator cuffs. Very few people are strong enough to do that. Good, and then from down dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Number 3, inhale and lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale, step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip the flow. Good. Should be warm now. From down dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Find breath. Mountain intention. We're going to do 1 more just for good measure. Big inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, hinge and fold. I also forgot if I said 3 or 4, but 1 more won't hurt us. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, and we'll bow. Inhale, step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip that flow. Good. From that beautiful downward facing dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Find breath, mountain intention. Okay, we're going to take the weights now into a some salute B variation. So from here, my feet are about hip width apart, and I'm going to take a squat down. Now on this one, I'm going to take my heavier weights, my 5-pounders, which you always do, it's right for you. So from here, I'm just going to kind of bend, and I'm going to take them right to the shoulders. Good. So getting into the heels, belly buttons in. Good. We're going to pulse 1, 2, 3. Take it all the way up, press up. Weights back to the shoulders, find your squat. There's 1, 2, 3. Press all the way up. Take it down. 1 more. Press 1, 2, 3. Take it all the way up. Good. Take the pulse out of it, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take it down. And we'll fold. Release these weights. Good. We'll pick up the lighter weights here. I'm going to come back into a squat, pulling them back to my shoulders and coming up. We're going to step the right foot back. Good. So we're in warrior one on that left side. So find a heel to arch, or a little bit wider stance here. Front hip's going to come back hip's going to come forward. Good. We'll press this up. Good. I'm going to turn my palms forward. So from here, when I lengthen my leg, I'm going to take this out. So to give you a different viewpoint, good. I'm going to start here. I'm going to take it out here. Good. There's 2. Belly button is in. And 3. I'm bending that front knee. And 4. Lengthening it when I came back. And 5. And 6. Good. From here, swivel up that back foot. Good. So now you're in a crescent stance. Okay. So from here, I'm going to take my weights forward. This is why it's important not to have too heavy of weights here. And then from here, when I lengthen that front leg, I'm going to take my arms up and take it back down. And 2. Good. You can add a lunge with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Woo. From here, pressing back to that back heel, take those weights to the shoulders, hinge forward, elbows come back, 5 tricep presses. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take that pass to the mat, release the weights, plant the hands, front foot steps back. You choose take or skip a flow. I'm going to do a modify here. Good. From your down dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Finding your breath, your mountain intention. It's getting hot in here, but we've got that other side to do. So from here, we're going to come back into that squat. So we'll squat down, maybe get your heavier weights. Weights come to the shoulders. Good. So here we go. We'll go pulse, 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 press. Pulse, 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 press. Pulse, 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 press. Take out the pulse. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Take that down and we'll fold. Lighter weights. Squat as you pick them up. We're going to take the left leg back this time. So find your warrior one. So your back leg is warrior prep, heel to arch, or wider stance. Front hip will come back hip will come forward. Good. Take your arms up, palms turning forward. As you lengthen that leg, arms will come out to the side. And 2, and 3. I'm sweating with you. 4, 5, and 6. Whew. Take those weights back to the shoulders. Swivel up, arms forward. Good. So from here, I'm just gonna go 1, 2. Good. And then maybe add that lunge. And 3, and 4, and smile, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Woo. Good. From here, take those back to the shoulders Hinging forward, I'm pressing back through that back heel. Tricep presses again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take them down. Plant those hands. Front foot steps back. You choose. Take or skip your flow. I'm going to skip this flow. Whew. All right. From down dog, when you're ready, inhale, look forward, bend those knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, roll bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center, finding breath, mountain intention. All right, we're going to go into our Warrior 3 deadlift series. So for this one, I will use the heavier weights. Now, I don't recommend starting off with heavier weights. Always try the lighter ones just to make sure that it's appropriate for you. I'm going to start with my left leg being my supported leg first. So my hip, knee, and toe are going to track forward. Good. And I'm going to let my weights come forward and my palms are facing me. Now remember, this back leg, it does not have to lift high, but it is going to act as your counterweight with these weights in your upper body. So be mindful of that. So from here, when you're ready, good. Just lift a little bit or lower a little bit. Press through the heel and the glute, and we'll come up. And here's 2. Not too fast or you'll lose your balance. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. Whew. Shake and come up, shake out that supporting leg. We're going to take that to the other side now. Good. So now, right hip, knee, toe, track forward. Remember, your left foot is your counterweight. Weights are facing, or palms are facing you. So from here, whenever you're ready, belly button is in nice and tight. Good. So just go at your little pace here. Good. Squeeze that right glute as you come up for 1. Good. Take it for 2. Take it 3. Take it for 4. Even teachers have to do a balance check sometimes. And last one, take it for 5. Whew. Challenging work. We're going to come down and stay down. So just have your weights to your shoulders. Just tend to squat down and then release them. Last time to flow here. Big inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, roll bow. Inhale, step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip a flow. Good. And once you've made it to the down dog, drop down onto those knees. We're going to take a child's pose here. Knees as wide as the mat together or somewhere in between. Arms can be long in front of you, or hands can be back by the ankles. Will it be a juicy child's pose? Keep expansion in that rib cage as you inhale. Good. We're going to get into the side body a little bit here. So I'm going to come up just a little bit. I'm going to walk my hands over to my right. Once I get over there, I'm going to walk the left fingertips forward. I'm going to lift my hips slightly, pressing into the right hand, sinking those hips to the left. Breathe and expand. Feel the stretch on the left side. And coming up, walk back center, full or little child's pose here. We're just resetting the spine. And then when you're ready, we'll take that to the other side. So I'm going to lift a little bit. I'm going to walk over to my left side, walking right fingertips forward. I'm going to sink those hips to the right as I press into my left hand. Breathe and expand. Feel the stretch on the right side. Good. And then from here, we'll come back up. Full or half child's pose here to reset. And then when you're ready, good, we're going to have a seat. Now, Just a few things about these weights. This is all about how it feels to you. So some people might use heavier weights here. Some people, certainly lighter, and then others just because boat pose is hard enough without weights by itself. Some people might choose not to use weights at all here, and all of those are fine. So, and you can always make this more challenging. So remember, whether it's your lighter weight or heavier weight, you can always do it with just one, or you can double up. So for example, if I double up my two 2-pounders, that's 4 pounds. If I double up my 2 5-pounders, that's 10 pounds. You can also take a light and a heavy together. So now I've made it 7 pounds. So just know that you can make different combinations according to your body's needs. So from here, I'm going to start with my 5-pounder. Good. And if you're just starting out, you can keep your feet grounded and still do these twists. You want a long spine here though. Those of you that want a little bit more challenge, pick up those legs. And then from here, we're going to twist to the right and left, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Woo! Take those legs forward, fold forward. Good. Now from here, we're going to take that again. We're going to go to bicep curl this time. So heavy or light weights. You can do this with legs long, and you can just be here upright. Some of you, you're going to follow me bending the knees, leaning back just a little bit more so you just get a little bit more core control in here. Good. So we're going to do 2 sets of 8 here. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. For second set, let's take that into hammer curl. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. From here, grab at least one of these weights. Go ahead and come onto your back. I'm just going to rock side to side here. And it really feel good to you to take your hands to your knees and just make a little massage of that low spine and then other direction. Good. So from here, let's just take one basic bridge, rolling the shoulders back, hips, knees, and toes track, pressing evenly into the feet. We'll just lift up here. Your body will let you know when you shouldn't come up any higher. Good. And we'll lower that down. Good. You can take 1 weight or 2 weights here. Good. So I typically do this one with 10 pounds. So I'm going to take both of my weights here. And I'm holding them in a way that I don't drop them. I'm going to take one leg at a time to the ceiling. Good. And we're going to do little crunches here, and we're going to go for 16. If a few really good ones is all you can do, stop there. Otherwise, here we go. We're going to do 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully release those weights. We're going to come into a figure 4 here. I'm going to cross my right ankle over the left knee, also known as a supine pigeon. And I'm just going to bring this in. And we'll rock side to side a little bit here. Good. From here, we'll grab that strap. We're going to take the right foot in the center part of that strap. Your left knee can be bent or grounded. Find a grip that supports you. And we'll bring that leg in. Careful not to lock out this knee. So we want a little micro bend in it. Upper body is lowered here. So we're lengthening from crown to tail. You cannot lengthen from crown to tail if your upper body is lifted. Good, and we'll release. Good, both straps into the right hand. Both hips, both shoulders stay grounded. Take that right leg out to the right. And then maybe bring that foot in towards the shoulder just a little bit. And bringing it back up. Good. From here, for me, my special stretch here for the IT band is the arc over is better if I take my leg just a little bit towards the edge of my mat. Some people do better if it's a little bit towards the face. So find yours. I'm just going to arc over. Good. And you can also have a bend in the knee here if you need that. Good. We'll bring that in. Good. From here, lengthen that left leg. Bring in that right knee. Left hand to the outside of that right knee or thigh. Right arm to the side. We're going to twist over to the left, maybe looking to the right. Breathe and expand. And we'll come back to center. We're going to repeat that whole stretchy series to the other side. So now we're going to take the left ankle over the right knee. You can just press in and be right here, or you can bring into the chest. Give it a rock, rock, rock side to side. Good, and then from here, we'll bring that down. We'll grab the strap. Strap goes around the left foot. Good, and then from here, whenever you're ready, good, just let that leg come in towards the face. Lengthening. Good, and then from here, good, both straps into the left hand. We'll take that leg out to the left. Both hips, both shoulders stay grounded. Maybe a tug in towards the shoulder. And then coming back up. Good, find your little sweet spot for the 45-degree crossover. And it might be how you do it is different on one side than the other. Good, and then from here we'll release. Bringing that left knee into the chest, the right leg's gonna come long. Right hand on the outside of that left thigh, left arm to the side. We're gonna twist to the right, maybe looking to the left. Breathe and expand. And come back to center. Both knees in. Good. Short Shavasana here, letting everything come long and flop open. Or you can put a bend in the knees. Good. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Trust your space. Come back to your intention. And I'll leave you here for a few short moments. You know, you can pause this video and take a longer Shavasana if you'd like, or carefully, gently take head and neck from side to side. Choose stillness or wiggling the fingers and the toes. Choose stillness or taking knees into the chest, choosing to keep the upper body lowered or maybe lifted for a full body hug. And choosing stillness or taking legs long in front of you, arms long behind you, and reach and lengthen from the edge of the fingertips, the edge of the toes, full body stretch, point and flex through the feet. Bend and stretch through the hands, twirling wrists and ankles in one direction, and then in the other. And then from here, whenever you're ready, carefully bending in both knees, and you choose rolling over to your right or left side, the side that works best for your body in this moment. Taking all the time you need here, and when you're ready, coming to a seat. Where we normally start a yoga practice. Once you find that nice comfortable seat, take your arms out to the side and just rotate and rotate and rotate. Take those arms up overhead, touching palms together, bending at the elbows, taking hands behind you. Just getting a little stretch. Taking arms back up overhead, exhale, taking hands back in the heart center. Reconnecting with that intention you made for yourself, strength, stability, or whatever it was that you chose at the beginning of class one final time. We'll take our thumbs to our forehead for good and true thoughts, to our lips for good and kind words, and to our hearts for open and loving hearts, knowing no effort on this mat is ever wasted, no gain is ever reversed. May you be safe. May you stay well. May you have a wonderful day, evening, week, and month ahead. Namaste.